Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Magin. That's Magin More, and we're just trying to live life more abundantly by God's grace. I'm just trying to share the 5 things that I actually needed as a mom. I'm doing this quick content because I have one of my best friends who's gonna have her first baby, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys like what you actually need as a mom, or at least for me, what I actually invested the most amount of money on. So if you know me, I have 2 kids. One is 8 years old and one is 2. So that's Zachy and Zoe. And a lot of things that I got from when Zachy was a baby 8 years ago, I could honestly say I didn't need. You know, you go somewhere and you have like completely different versions of the same blanket or different versions of the crib, you know, you have whatever. Okay, so here are the 5 things that I actually needed as a first-time mom, second-time mom. The first one is a pack and play. Basically, the reason why I like the pack and play as opposed to the crib is because, you know, you start up with like a little play area with like a sleeping, basically a sleeping pad, right? With like a changing pad that can go on and off. And then as the baby grows, you kind of like start decreasing the height so that, you know, they're not tall enough to be able to reach over and escape. Although my baby eventually did escape. But yeah, I love that you can move it. It's light enough that you can move it from one place to another. And then lastly, the reason why I like it is because whenever we travel, we still use it to this day. She's already 2. And whenever we travel, we don't even ask the hotels for cots anymore. We just bring the pack and play, unroll it, open it up. And like an umbrella, we just bring it back down when we're done. And yeah, we still use it to this day. Maybe like $170 for like a really good one, with, you know, all the bells and whistles. Basically, you know, when you do your registry, they tell you you have to have your crib, and you have to have a bassinet, and you have to have, you know, the wiggle swing, and you have to have the co-sleeping thing, and like the boppy, and it's just a lot of places for a baby to sleep, when really you're buying all of this stuff and they want to sleep on your chest. So that's the reality of it. And I've learned that with both the kids. So I'm gonna just take a green juice. You need your green juice. The second thing that was very important to me and like was really the greatest investment, I didn't even invest in it. My sister-in-law brought it to my attention, gifted it to me, and it's honestly one of my favorite things as a second-time mom, right? So it's this blanket. It's a linen, humongous, sweet blanket. First off, this blanket is 2 years old, and I would literally I could live in it. Basically, when, you know, with the registry, you have to have the blanket and like a sleeping blanket and, you know, the swaddle. This is actually also a swaddle. It's actually a swaddle when I think about it. And you know, the towel. This can also be a towel, it's so thin. What else? They tell you to get the burping towel and the whatever else. There's just a lot of linen happening, okay, when you have a baby, because there's a lot of things that need wiping. But I love this because, like, let's say I use this side, this corner over here, to wipe the baby's throw up. Okay, so that side is done because that side's dirty. I still have all this blanket to do whatever else I need to do with. So yeah, I usually would use it as a canopy over the stroller because you don't need a canopy cover, a special stroller cover. You don't, it's just too heavy. You already have so many things you need to bring, right? I would tuck it into my bra, and it's a nursing cover, and it's light enough that the baby's like not hot. So she would literally just go in there, and obviously it's a blanket. So literally when my kids are asleep on the little wagon thing, both of them can fit in here. So this honestly is the best thing that I love. Okay, the next thing is the booster, right? Or like a booster seat for when you eat. Okay, so this one was honestly not the original thing that I wanted to buy. There's one that clamps onto a table so that whatever height the table is, you don't have to like adjust the seat and the baby can like just sit on it, you know? But yeah, I think you need a booster because it's just helpful to train the baby to sit at the table. We didn't really do that for Zachy, but for Zoe we did because we would have family dinners, and honestly I like it because although she doesn't really sit down, you know, she does. It's just nice to kind of have it. And then when you're like out to dinner, you know, it's not hard to kind of like prop them up. And obviously we still use it to this day. The next one is obviously the car seat stroller mechanism situation. I don't have mine anymore because it's in the car. But stroller wise, the first one we have like a Graco stroller and like car seat and stroller situation where you can like clamp on this car seat to the stroller. Those are honestly my favorite. And there's even the Duna that like can turn the car seat into an actual stroller without waking up the baby, because let's be honest, that's the whole ordeal. Like that's the biggest problem is like just don't wake up the baby. Once they fall asleep in the car seat, just let them sleep. We all just want rest. To this day, I just want rest. Just want rest. I want to go to sleep after this. So yeah, so the car seat stroller situation is always very important. The car seat that we got is actually the Forever car seat from Graco. Actually, we love Graco. It's very cheap, probably China based or whatever, but they actually have really good products. So the Graco, we have the Forever car seat and we used it for Zachy. So it's literally 8 years old, but basically it went from like a baby, you know, car seat and an infant car seat to like a toddler car seat, and then you can take off the top and turn it into a booster. So we had that for Zachy, and now Zoe's using it, and we still have it to this day. But don't get that. Don't get a hand-me-down on that. Just get your own, because you know all the baby sweat while in the car traveling for hours and hours are going to be there, and also the food that the baby eats while they're sitting in that car seat is always going to be there. So don't get hand-me-downs, okay? And then last but not least, this is my best investment. And I wish I had this for Zachy, but this is the Elvie Pump. Just do a quick rundown. This is basically a pump that you put into your bra and you forget about it. Okay, it's a whole thing to kind of like put it together. You know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you, honey, because you deserve to see how this works. And everybody else, there's also a Willow version, but ugh, I just don't love the whole concept of like the bags inside of these. I like this because the containers, they're just containers basically. So obviously I'm not going to use it because I don't have milk anymore. I think I still do actually. But basically this is the bottom, and this is like the machine thing that, you know, you clip it on. Oops. Am I doing it right? Yeah. There you go. Ha! It's been a long time. So yeah, you basically put it in your bra. Nursing bra. Actually, I have my nursing bra. No, I don't. Then you turn it on, and then it just pumps on its own. So quiet. I mean, it's not that quiet, but it's honestly the most quiet. Yeah. So it literally just looks like a cup. I love that it connects to your phone, and it's got like an AI situation where it can figure out, the more you use it, it can figure out how much milk you have in there. So like if you're getting full, if one stops and it's already full, you'd be able to see on your phone, oh, it's because the right boob is full. So that's why it stopped. But yeah, I love this thing, and it lasts a while. It's so durable. So get an Elvie, basically. So those are really the top 5 things that I actually ever needed. I just don't get 5 different types of cribs. Because like I said, the baby's just gonna want to be held all night, and you're just gonna say, I wasted $500 worth of crib money for her to sleep on my chest. So yeah, so I hope this video was helpful. If you find value in this video, if you'd like me to create more videos like this, I would love to. I would also love to sleep. That's that. Have a blessed day. Have a great night if you're in California. because it's 12 in the morning. Okay, now I'm gonna wash it off. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please consider liking and subscribing. All of my links are down below. And we'll see you later. Bye.